I'm RJ Rice. Today on Lincoln Now, Taco Tuesday, the vice presidential debate, and the unfortunate death of a Hall of Famer.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Mackenzie Kemp and Grace Miller.
Today, finding the right balance, how some students are managing their hectic schedules. Getting their stride, the varsity football team goes for 3 in a row. And watch your step, Lincoln Live starts now.
You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Mackenzie Kemp.
And I'm Grace Miller. Hey, Mackenzie, did you go to the football game on Friday?
I didn't. I heard we won, though.
Yeah, we sure did, but it was a lot of tough conditions. The team is officially 1-0 in conference play as they travel to Central Crossing on Friday.
The Lions knocked off the Comets by a score of 28-6 and were efficient all night long.
The offense especially, as the team had over 250 yards of total rushing and 3 rushing touchdowns as well, along with quarterback Brennan Ward having a 75% completion rate and a touchdown to Jake Bushelman.
The defense was getting stops in many different ways, too, as they had 3 total sacks, 10 tackles for a loss, and 2 interceptions by Ryan Washington Jr. and Marshawn Lee Gaines.
We spoke to quarterback Brennan Ward and Coach Ward about their feelings on the big win.
It's really good for us to get the first win in the conference play. Get that ball rolling for the rest of the season.
Always good to get your first conference win under your belt. Obviously, we're striving to be 3-time conference champs, but tonight wasn't it. We didn't play well tonight. A lot of things we still got to clean up. Obviously, conditions had something to do with that, but we can't blame it on that. Both teams played on the same field under the same conditions. We just got to get better.
Thanks. The girls' cross-country team is celebrating their meet win from Saturday. The girls traveled all the way up to Cuyahoga Falls for a rainy and muddy race. The top finishers for the girls were Ruby Lewis finishing 2nd, Olivia Smeck finishing 8th, Abigail Young finishing 10th, and Jillian Gomez finishing 11th. Great job, girls.
We'd like to take a moment and tell you about the great accomplishments on the golf course.
Eliza Mercer was top individual qualifier at sectionals yesterday, so she is qualified for next week's district tournament.
Eliza shot an even par 72 and finished 3rd place overall at Pickaway Country Club.
Good job, Eliza, and good luck with the rest of the season. Hey, Mackenzie, speaking of sports, you run cross country, right?
Yeah, I'm also part of Global Scholars and work at an animal care center as well. What about you?
That's so cool. I play softball, I'm in DECA, and I give lessons to little girls also.
Playing sports, being a part of clubs, and having a job and involving yourself in other extracurricular activities on top of all your academics can be difficult at times.
It is crucial for students to learn how to maintain balance within their lives in order to complete everything they need to on time.
Being involved in many activities helps teach the management skills needed for the rest of your life.
It can be a challenge to stay motivated, but it is possible, and there are students in our school who do it.
Our very own Aubrey Tomsick has the story.
Practice quiz.
Being a student can be very overwhelming at times, but being a student with extracurricular activities can be even more stressful. Whether you play sports, are a part of a club, or you have a job, balancing these important things can be a challenge. But what keeps students motivated?
Something that keeps me motivated is if it's something I like. If it's not something I'm interested in, then I would just not do it anymore.
Something about me is that I like gaining experience and I like learning new things and I just like trying new things. And I feel like the experiences and like what I learned is what keeps me motivated.
I'm on the soccer team, I'm on the football team, and I'm in DECA and student council. And what really keeps me motivated is I love the school and I love what I do. It's all really fun.
Enjoying what you do outside of school is a huge part of how your time management plays a role in your life. If you're forced into unwanted activities, you will have a much harder time getting everything done. Some things students may struggle with are
finding time to hang out with friends, because school, work, and cheer comes before all that stuff, but I still need to find time where I can just rest.
With even what may be seen as free time, student schedules aren't as open as they may seem.
In that early release time, I'm trying to do homework or run errands before cheer practice, and then having to do more homework.
Academics takes up a huge portion of teenagers' lives. Many teachers are trying to find ways to relieve some stress off of students by utilizing more in-class work time due to the blocked schedule.
I don't have homework that I assign outside of class, but we do a lot of practicing in class, so there's time where you're actually getting to do the math versus just hearing about the math and then having to do it by yourself later.
I feel like most teachers are aware that you aren't just doing school. I like that teachers are able to create balance in their classrooms, like give you assignments that are not very complicated that you can get completed in class.
If you are worried about finding time for yourself and or spending time with others outside of your busy schedule, there are a couple tips you can use to help stay on pace and complete what needs to be done on time while still keeping up with your social life.
Do what you can, honestly, because the more you do, the better. You only live once.
My advice for students is know what you can handle. It's also how you manage your time and how organized you are.
If you have no plan, it will never get done. Commit your time to what you're doing, then also make sure you're not committing all your time to just one thing.
Balance is super important when it comes to busy lives. Getting the main tasks done while remembering to prioritize time for yourself to relax and give your mind a break is crucial. Remind yourself that you are doing great. And remember,
if you really enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to feel like you have to be there, like you want to be there.
This is Aubrey Tomsick for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Aubrey. Receiving financial aid is a crucial part of a student's successful college enrollment. Our administration wants to provide students and families with the necessary tools to navigate the process effectively. All seniors and their parents are welcome to join for a college financial aid night for an overview of how the financial aid process works and how to apply. The meeting will be held tonight at 6 in the auditorium. Hey Grace, it looks like we have someone joining us in the studio today.
You're right, it's our very own Brooke Thomas.
Hey guys, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. What do you have for us today?
Well, the Key Club is hosting a fundraiser for the month of October. They will be collecting socks for Gahanna residents in need, and there will be boxes all around the school where you can put your donations. In their last meeting, they made and decorated the boxes and put them around the school. We talked to Key Club President Akil Rao to learn more about the fundraiser.
Key Club is having our Socktober drive this month, where we'll be accepting new unused pairs of socks this month. Last meeting we made the boxes where you can drop off your donations, and we're going to be donating socks to Gahanna residents in need because as the weather's getting colder, socks are a highly requested item. So we'll be having posters in the hallways which have all of the locations of the boxes. So if you can donate a pair, that would be greatly appreciated.
Thanks, Akil. Another successful Hope Week is in the books. Hope Squad concluded their last Hope Week activity with a festival in the gym on Friday. They held many fun activities such as a bake sale, yoga for mindfulness, coloring, handing out stickers, and fun games such as musical chairs. Hope Squad is thankful for your participation and is already looking forward to next year. We spoke to some students about the importance of the festival and why it occurred. Here they are.
So today went really well. We had yoga, we had coloring, we had a bake sale, we had musical chairs. Everyone got really into it. So the purpose of today was just to try to show people ways to not be stressed, and it's Suicide Prevention Month, so we just wanted to bring awareness to all of that. But I know a lot of people had a lot of fun doing things like yoga and Pilates, which I taught, and I know people had fun at the musical chairs, and overall it was a really great turnout.
Thanks. Well, Lincoln, that's all the news I have for you today. Sending it back to Grace and Mackenzie at the news desk.
Thanks, Brooke. The Underwater Robotics Club has been working on designing their ROV for the season ahead. Yesterday, after school, members met to work on a logo design, plan the overall frame, and they began to develop electronics that would be necessary. And they were able to teach new members the fundamentals of programming. We got up with the club's CEO, Madeline Old, to learn more about yesterday's meeting and how you can join.
So today we had our second full meeting of the year. So all of the branches are coming up with their plans for the year now, and then we're all just working toward tasks that we have to do to have a completed robot that is able to move hopefully by December so that we're able to start testing. If you are interested in anything robotics or engineering related, it's not too late to join. You're welcome to join us, and we meet every Monday from 3:40 to 5:15 in C320.
Well, Lincoln, we've reached the end of our show.
But before we go, a quick announcement.
7th period Cafe Annex Study Hall with Miss Bennett and Miss Kilborn will report to the auditorium today.
So if you have 7th period study hall in the annex, go to the auditorium today. Also, here's some footage from the cross-country race on Saturday.
We'll think you'll agree that the conditions were not ideal. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, Lincoln.
Bye.